Today on the channel, we're hot on the hunt like a Friday figure hunting video here on the channel with Kraven Retro Card Spider-Man Wave.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel from the Spider-Man Retro Wave, we've got Kraven the Hunter. But for all your Kraven the Hunter needs, make sure you're heading over to Walmart, as this is a Walmart exclusive. But for all your other needs out there, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, anything over $59. Does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews in the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's check out the old retro card packaging. Absolutely love this packaging. So nostalgic. Reminds me of going to KB Toys back in the day. That's usually where I got a lot of my Toy Biz Marvel figures back in the day once again. But the Spider-Man line, so iconic to me. And it's interesting, there's so many incarnations, so many eras of Spider-Man. But for me, when I think of Spider-Man first, it always goes to Spider-Man, the animated series. That's what I think of. That is my Spider-Man. So it all depends where you're at. Of course, people much younger than me think of the movies these days. And there's been tons of different cartoons on Disney and all that kind of stuff. But the OG Spider-Man animated series from old Fox back in the day, that's my Spider-Man, and this is how I remember Kraven the Hunter. And of course, we'll do a Kraven comparison later on in this very video as well. A lot of similarities, a lot of reuse. That is the name of the game in the toy industry. But we get the Spider-Man logo right here, the classic Spider-Man logo, and there's my Marvel Comics logo as well. I always think of that logo when I think of Marvel Comics. Love the little picture off to the side, just like the olden days. Big bubble window. Nice thick carding on this one. This one did come in a bag. Zero issues because of the thick carding. I wish Hasbro would talk to the G.I. Joe team and get this thick of carding on their retro figures. That's probably the biggest miss of that line by far, driving us all crazy there. Spider-Man at the logo up top again. You got a little tail of the tape. You got that old school box there. Always love that. Once again, the glamour shot as well. Let's see what it says about old Kraven the Hunter. With serum-powered strength and honed senses that drove him mad, Kraven the Hunter is neither Spider-Man's friend nor foe, but the web slinger might be his only shot at a cure. And he's one of those kind of tweener characters, kind of like Venom in some ways as well. Not always a bad guy, not always a good guy, just kind of marching to the beat of his own drum, really, is what he's doing at the end of the day. And it looks like there's going to be a Kraven, like, MCU movie out there. I don't know if anybody was really clamoring for that one. I don't know. We'll see how that does. I did see the preview. I didn't hate it, but I don't think I'd go see it at the theater. That's what I would say about that one. But let's get old Kraven out of the package here. I'm craving a little Kraven action figure is what I'm craving here. Let's get it out. I would love to have this set on card as well. I think I've said that before, I'm sure. Just don't have the space, the wall space for it. See you later. Goodbye. But man, very, very cool packaging. No doubt about it. Spider-Man style. See you later. Off the screen. Goodbye. And now we get old Kraven the Hunter. Looking only like a Kraven the Hunter could look in the retro carded Spider-Man Wave. Looking good right there. He does Spear of Doom right here. We'll take a look at that. Pop him out. Bam, there it is. Up high. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Now we get the old spear here, looking good. Got a nice brown, like a wooden stick that he carved. He sat there in a tree and just kind of put this one together. I could just see that happening there. And then he grabbed some feathers from some bird he killed and put it there and tied it up and then wrapped it with some rope. And then, I don't know, maybe this is an elephant tusk he shaved down to make a spear out of. Who knows? But definitely a very, very cool accessory. One we've seen in the past as well. Now we get down to old Kraven the Hunter. Just Kraven. And man, he's got a face that just looks like, oh my gosh, what did I smell? What did I see? He just saw a bad car accident. He saw somebody get punched in the face at the grocery store. I'm not exactly sure what he's seen here, but definitely has a look on his face like something's going down for sure. Gritting his teeth and bearing it, looking a little rough. He just got the old painter's goatee going on. The big old expressive eyebrows as well. Big old beady eyes. Black slick back hair looking nice. A little bit of sideburns going on. Definitely an interesting head sculpt. I wouldn't have been opposed to a new head sculpt with this one. I think that would have really helped this figure. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's make it feel a little bit more different. At the end of the day, they didn't go that way. But he's got the big lion's mane, lion's head vest on. Definitely keeps you warm. Definitely an interesting look for Kraven because he's got a lot of skin showing, but then he's got all this fur here. So is he hot? Is he cold? He's in between. He's not sure what he wants to be, if he's hot or cold. Got a very interesting belt as well. Got like shark teeth on the belt. Very interesting look. And then he does got a little zebra stripes down here at the bottom of his boot covers there. So very interesting. I don't think Kraven is a vegan or an animal rights activist in any kind. I would say that is probably the case there. Let's walk through his articulation really quick here. His arms do go all the way around. You do get, oh my gosh, very tight, but you do get a bicep cut with him. Man, he's got some tight shoulders on him. I don't know what's going on there, but you do get a bicep cut. Double jointed elbows, hands back, forth, side to side. No extra hands with Kraven the Hunter here, so he doesn't need any extra hands apparently. Nobody's going to give him a hand. Oh, there we go. Jeez, very crazy in the arms. A little bit gummy in the joints. We've seen that with some Marvel Legends over the last year or so. We got a little bit of gumminess right there. Forgot to mention the zebra wristbands here to match the boot covers as well. Then you got the hula hoop at the top. You also get a traditional waist with him. You can even hear a little ratchet kind of in there. He can do those Kraven splits. That's as far as he's going to get. I guess so. And then he's got a thigh cut. Double jointed knees, you got the boot cut, of course, and ankles back, forth, side to side. So all that usual articulation we get with Marvel Legends here. But definitely a vibrant color one. Of course, the lion's mane being a bright yellow with the lion with the green eyes and kind of the little slits going on in there. Looking very nice, all things considered right there as well. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Make sure you get the Mattel stands, as I always say, but he does fit perfectly on a stand right there. I'm here for this, though. It's an interesting one. A lot of people missed out on Kraven back in the day in the traditional Marvel Legends packaging. There was also a 2-pack with Symbiote Spider-Man at one time. Maybe a Target exclusive if my memory serves me well, like a young Bob Dylan. But definitely does look good for those that missed out on that one way back in the day. And I do have that one right here. Once again, very similar but very different. This is more of a cheetah print going on to it. You got a different kind of lion's mane, different coloring. This one definitely more retro, definitely more vibrant, but basically the same figure. You don't got the boot covers like the old one didn't have the boot covers, the new one does. You got the belts the same. A lot of the wrappings are similar but different. You definitely got more traditional wrappings over here, just kind of black wrappings where you get the zebra ones. Different band around the bicep on this one as well. He's more of a leopard cheetah print. I guess leopard print maybe on this one. Definitely similar but different. I would have just really liked it if they would have gave us a new head sculpt with this one. It would have made it really feel different. Unfortunately, it's the same old head sculpt, the same old body we got last time. But there's a little differences here. And like I said, if you're all in on this line and that's the only line you're collecting, or you missed out on this one, it's another opportunity at Kraven. And I would say, at least for me, this is the defining Kraven. That's how I think of Kraven the Hunter. Obviously, it looked more like this back in the early comic book days, but once again, I was always a Spider-Man the Animated Series guy at one time, so I still am. Not one time, I still am. What am I saying there? But definitely a good-looking figure. Like I said, Walmart exclusive. Pre-order went up like 8 months ago. They're finally shipping now. Not sure if we'll see this at traditional retail stores. We've seen some of these Walmart exclusives not go to the store and just kind of be an online exclusive, and then maybe show up like 6 months later in the clearance set. They don't know what to do with them and they clearance them out. So never know what's going on with Walmart these days. Always a mystery. A lot like Kraven and the reason they made a movie of him in 2023, 2024, whenever it does come out. But definitely an interesting figure here, and one, like I said, I'm here for. It's an interesting one, and I can see a lot of people wanting this one for all the reasons I stated earlier. But what say you out there in YouTube land? You picking this one up? Easy pass, or is it an easy pickup? Let me know in the comment section down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We got all kinds of videos, including everything Marvel Legends, it seems like, over here as well. So make sure you do subscribe. Give this video the old thumbs up. Hit the old notification bell. And don't forget about the Patreon for early access to videos like this. Bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As. You name it, there's a ton of stuff going on the Patreon every single day, and it is your best way to support this very YouTube channel. And you can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Kraven the Hunter and Spider-Man 2, I am Kyle, and I'll see you all real soon.